This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Boar Meets World. We're your hosts. I'm Kyle. Sitting across the table from me is Steven.
Hey guys. Hey Kyle. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm alright.
Terrific.
You got any wackiness to share this week?
Like what?
What you been up to?
Oh, eating burgers in the rain and shit.
Yeah.
What have I done this week?
Nothing like that?
Nah, I haven't done anything crazy in a minute.
Sounds too bad.
Yeah. But next week I'm out of school, so. Yeah.
Party.
All kinds of crazy shenanigans.
What we got lined up?
That's no promise right there. It probably won't be anything.
Oh. Maybe read a book.
Yeah, I might read a book.
You know.
Yeah.
Go to bed by 8.
Yeah, I need to. I've been staying up till like 1 or 2. Stop doing that. Yeah.
You bad boy.
Yeah, night owl. Wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that why you're yawning at 5:41?
Yeah, probably. Then I've had a couple beers and they're not doing anything except making me sleepy.
Well, I think they're a downer, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of a downer that I'm not feeling anything. That's a bummer.
I mean, you had 2. I'm surprised you're able to speak.
Right? Yeah, I'm a flyweight in case anybody's wondering. But this week we're going to be covering Boy Meets World Season 3, Episode 4, He Said, She Said.
Mm-hmm.
This is episode 49 for us.
Who's he?
I'm assuming that he said is Sean.
Who's she?
The counselor.
Ah, got you. All right, well, let's jump in.
All right,
Since you don't have any exciting news for us.
No, do you? What about you?
I got nothing other than, I mentioned about the trampoline expedition I had, right?
Did you?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Remind me.
Went Michael Buller's birthday, trampoline park.
Oh, that's right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Sky Zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've been going to the chiropractor, and my back's been hurting quite a bit ever since, right? Because I'm old and
you have scoliosis.
Out of shape, and just fragile.
I think it's more scoliosis, really.
Oh, well, that could be it. But apparently I had a rib that was out of place. So that's good news.
Do you have frail bones?
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't drink a lot of milk.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta start, man.
So he popped it back in there, Feeling a little better today.
You want me to send one of those tubs of protein home with you?
Yeah.
Will you drink it if I send it home with you?
Need all the help I can get.
Okay. A lot of calcium in it.
Oh, good.
If you want, I'll send you a box home.
Is it vegan?
No. It's actually whey.
Is it gluten-free?
It's gluten-free.
Okay.
It's also lactose-free.
Oh, very
and
good.
Sugar-free.
Oh, good.
Minimum fat, like 1.5 gram per serving.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fit next week. So y'all get ready for a different voice.
He's going to come in here sounding like this. He's going to let the muscles do the talking.
All right. Season 3, Episode 4, He Said, She Said. Kick it off for us.
Okay, we open with Eli walking down the much-used lobby there. Or hall, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's that room that they all congregate in before classes. Talking about a presentation with Feeney. Feeney's just got this really nice fruit basket. And, Eli makes a comment like, wow, man, they really like you. He's like, they're doing anything they can to get a letter of recommendation for college. One of the baskets even have caviar in it.
Very nice.
Yep.
That's pricey.
Yeah.
I hear.
That's crazy.
You know the price on those?
I mean, if you're affording caviar, I'm sure you could afford to get into college if I happen to have a letter of recommendation, but that's just me.
Yeah, maybe so. Of course, we have a little haha with Eli thinking, Feeney's giving him one of the baskets, but he's just asking, not even asking, really, just saying, "Hey, take this to my car."
Yeah. Feeney?
Yeah.
He's like, "Underling, take this to my automobile." The gremlin out front.
It's the gremlin. Then we see Eric, and he comes up, and he's like, "Oh, geez, what some kids will do to get into college or whatever, right?"
Yeah.
And well, how does this conversation go with Feeney? Because he's like, "I wouldn't do something like that," and he's like, "That's the furthest thing from my mind." And Feeney's like, "Right next to your schoolwork, huh?"
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, Feeney, you're so clever.
You stop that."
Yeah.
Feeney came waltzing into Turner's classroom, and he catches Cory with a fruit.
Yeah, papaya. Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, where'd you get that?"
Yeah.
Because I got baskets around here.
Yeah. And Cory's like, "I brought it from home. Is that okay?" Feeney looks at him. He's like, "I'm watching you."
For a guy that claims he's going to give it to the homeless,
yeah,
seems very concerned about it.
Yeah, well, he wants those homeless people to get their fruit. They need their vitamin C.
You don't think he's keeping it?
No.
Right.
Not for a day. No.
Okay.
Yep, he comes in and he grabs Turner and he's like, "Hey, Sean missed a test. So where is he?"
Yeah.
Cory's like, "Oh, man, my bad. He has a Hong Kong sloth."
Yeah, he has, and then Feeney's like, "Sloth?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, Hong Kong sloth." You ever had that?
Sloth?
Hong Kong sloth.
Oh, no.
No? Sloth?
Yeah, every day.
Just regular sloth?
Yeah.
Okay, so what the fuck is going on here? Because this is clearly, to me, like the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm taking this as. But Turner just ups and leaves once he hears this news and goes home.
He's like, "I don't give a fuck about this English class. I gotta go save a wayward son."
Yeah. It's, it just seemed odd to me.
Yeah, he marches off, finds Sean at home, talking on the phone. Turner's like, "What the fuck, man? What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, man, I was sick. Had sloth."
Yeah. Actually, I was about to order Forrest Gump on pay-per-view.
On pay-per-view, because, this is when Forrest Gump came out. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
That's when Forrest Gump came out.
Yeah. What am I supposed to be
Years
thinking?
ago.
Is this a long time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you help me carry this goddamn show?
I'm trying, man.
Motherfucker.
You're holding me down.
Goddamn, I could have a corpse over there doing a better goddamn job.
Did you like Forrest Gump?
I loved it.
Did you watch it on pay-per-view?
No.
Did you order movies on pay-per-view?
I watched it on VHS.
Do you remember that being a thing?
Yeah, I occasionally would rent one. Or around that time when we got cable, not too long after. I think we talked about this on here. We had the scrambled cards.
Yeah.
Where you could, I don't know if we talked about this. We might have talked about this on Rosbor. But anyways, you scramble your card that comes in your cable box. We had satellite. And then you get free access to everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All the pay-per-views you want to watch. HBO, Cinemax, Showtime. Forget about it. You got it.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely had one. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was real cool.
Yeah.
So Turner's pissed.
Did you like Forrest Gump?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Come on, man. Give me an opinion. Did you like it or not?
I really don't recall the movie whatsoever.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Other than the high spots, this is the one about the chocolate, right?
Yeah, let's just move on. Yeah, whatever. Oh my gosh. I can't believe motherfucker can. I'm sorry if I'm cursing excessively on this episode, but you can watch this show.
Yeah.
I just buried this whole goddamn show.
Yeah.
You can watch this show every year, repeatedly.
Oh, yeah.
Quote entire episodes to me.
Oh, yeah.
You have not sat down and watched Forrest Gump enough to know that movie.
Well, not enough, no. I guess it wasn't that good.
It's an American treasure.
Tom Hanks just isn't that good, I guess. Sorry.
I can't hear this. I can't.
Let me unsay it. I apologize.
That was the first movie I watched where I was like, I'm into the story and there's not Power Rangers or X-Men or superheroes. Or an actual villain. Like, there was no antagonist. It's just life.
Okay, so what year did this drop then?
Like, mid-90s, I don't know.
90, okay, Boy Meets World started, 93?
Season 3 of Boy Meets World. 1, 2, 3, go. 96.
So, 95, 96.
Yeah.
So what came out in 96? Probably like Tommy Boy, right? That'd probably be mine.
I don't know. Let's look this up real quick.
All right, Forrest Gump. What year?
Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump 2. What the shit? Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump.
Did you mean Forrest Gump?
1994 is when this came out.
94. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it was on pay-per-view. So
94. Can you do a quick Google of like movies of 94?
Oh my gosh, 1994 movies.
I'm going to say like what, oh God, what was it?
I'll give you a list. Hold on.
Dumb and Dumber?
I'll help you here.
Or Ace Ventura probably, right?
You had Pulp Fiction coming out.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that movie, don't you?
Yeah, well, yeah. I remember watching that in 1994, yeah.
Yeah, Underground Filth. You got The Lion King.
I was definitely watching The Lion King.
It's just been remade.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
Shawshank Redemption.
I do remember watching that one.
Did you like that movie?
I don't remember much about it.
Oh.
I know I've seen it.
But somebody on this pod doesn't have any culture. The Crow came out.
Oh, The Crow. Very overrated in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, how do you not remember Shawshank Redemption?
I think they get out of prison
It's like
or something.
Classic movie. Made Morgan Freeman.
I saw it like one time.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Moving on. Ed Wood came out.
Ed Wood?
Yeah, you don't know Ed Wood?
Yeah, Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all I got for it. I've never seen that either. Clerks.
Clerks. I've seen Clerks.
Clerks is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speed.
Oh, fucking Speed was awesome.
I bet you remember all that, don't you?
Yeah,
Some popcorn, fucking white bread, fast digesting action thriller, but nothing with any substance like Forrest Gump.
No.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I like to have fun when I watch stuff. Yeah. I told you Ace Ventura came out.
Yeah,
that's a good guess.
I bet you remember that, don't you?
Fuck yeah, dude. That was awesome.
God, he was hot then. Mask came out this year too.
Yeah, this is his big year. First year, I think.
Interview with the Vampire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Natural Born Killers.
That's pretty sick too.
Yeah, never watched it all the way through.
That's pretty good, man.
Quiz Show.
Man, you lost me.
No, okay. 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Vaguely recall, yeah.
Okay. The Professional. Had that French actor.
Leon.
Yeah. Leon the Professional.
Yeah. No, I don't know anything about it.
Had like a baby Natalie Portman in it. Yeah.
I see.
She was like 12 years old.
Oh.
Caution, do not cross. Dumb and Dumber, like you said. The Mask, as I already said.
They dropped 3 movies in 1 year.
I said The Mask twice.
Mask,
you
Dumb
have
and
got
Dumber.
You have got to get into this podcast, Steven.
3 movies: Ace, Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura.
Jim Carrey isn't in Dumb and Dumber. Is he?
What?
Is he?
Yes.
No way. Oh, holy shit. Jim Carrey's in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, if you can join the podcast here and realize that Jim Carrey is the actual national treasure, even though I think he's from Canada, right?
I don't know. I know I really liked him in the number 23. Let's see what
his most panned movie.
Fuck them. It's good.
Okay.
It's good shit.
I did like it though.
Little Women came out.
Yeah.
D2 The Mighty Ducks.
Oh.
There's some good movies on this panel.
94 was a good year.
It's a good year, yeah. Page Master. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
That was good.
I'm hearing a lot of movies that are much better than Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I think in the year 1994, my parents just went out and bought me a shit ton of VHSs because I had a lot of these.
Yeah.
Baby's Day Out.
That's cool.
Yeah. Little Rascals remake.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I got $1. You got $1. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. Is anybody still listening?
I don't know.
Anyways, a lot of movies.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what came out in 94.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how or why we got there.
Yeah.
to see what came out when Forrest Gump came out.
To determine if it was on demand when Boy Meets World came out.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch Forrest Gump and I'll give you my review next episode.
I guess I need to watch Dumb and Dumber, considering that I didn't even know Jim Carrey was in Dumb and Dumber.
That is pretty bad.
Kyle learns Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber. Okay.
He learns Jim Carrey's dumb.
Yeah. People are going to just quit listening because they're going to think I'm an idiot.
I think we're Dumb and Dumber.
No way. Not possible.
Certainly not.
That's not possible, bro. So Turner and Sean going back and forth.
They're having a little chit-chat.
Turner's like, look, if you don't start going to school, you're going to be Forrest Gump. Which I think is Turner making a very, crass joke about the mentally disabled.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling Sean if he doesn't go to school, he's going to be dumb.
I mean, he seems to be well on his way.
Yeah. If you don't go to school, you're going to be in Vietnam, hanging out with a dude with fucking huge gums, talking about shrimp.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think he's well on his way, so he might want to listen to Turner here.
Yeah.
Dude, and well, we'll get to it later, I guess, with the Paris, Texas whole thing.
I do like season 3. It seems like that they're starting to build season-long stories.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, like the dynamic between Sean and Turner, Eric's college path. Yeah. So
that'll be a thing.
Yeah.
Probably till near the end, really. So we get down to it. Turner is going to make Sean see a guidance counselor.
He's going to see the new guidance counselor of Sam Adams High School.
Yeah. So the next day, I guess, at school here, it's John Adams, by the way.
I got to pass you.
We see Cory and Sean talking, and Sean's dumbass is like, Hong Kong sloth, really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And Cory's like, well, Feeney came up with the sloth part, but I came up with the Hong Kong.
Wasn't it good, Sean? Tell me it was good.
And then we see Sean go on about how he's not going to go see this guidance counselor, wasting his time. Bald, old fuck.
Yeah, leisure suit wearing nobody. And then this young guidance counselor comes by. Mm-hmm. She's young. She makes her way to the bathroom, which has her name on it.
Yeah.
It actually says faculty offices.
Is that all it said?
Yeah.
Oh.
I kind of want to go back and see if it said principal's office and boys' room before that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it definitely has before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but come on, man.
This room has been a lot of places.
The room's a magical vortex, is what it is.
You open that door, who knows what you're going to walk into?
Yeah.
Principal's office, boys' room, guidance counselor room,
yeah,
AV room, who knows, lunch room.
Yeah, everything.
I want to check it out.
I do too.
I want to go on the set, see where it takes me.
Let's do it.
Then we see, after it goes on and on about that, we see the hottie guidance counselor. Can I say that?
Sure, I don't care.
Okay. Then we see Eric, and he's meeting Griff. He's back in town. I thought he was gone, but...
Yeah, turns out he's back.
Here we go.
Yep. Joey comes around the corner.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, who ran into Griff? Frankie?
Frankie's there, and Eric's making a purchase right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's he getting?
Oh, man, he is procuring one stationery of George M. Feeney.
M?
Yeah.
What's the M?
Millhouse.
Millhouse.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
What is it then?
I don't know. I think Eric just made that up.
Okay, whatever.
Because he does. I don't even think he knows his middle name either. Has that happened yet on the show?
Eric doesn't know his own middle name?
Yeah.
That's kind of jumping the shark, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought you loved Dumb Eric.
I love Dumb Eric.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I look back at him in rose-colored glasses.
Mm. So yeah, he's buying a blank page of George's, I don't know why I said George, but his stationery. And he's going to write what?
Hey, George, be really, 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 really rad if you let me in the let Eric in the college.
Exactly. Then we see Joey.
I'm paraphrasing, but that's more or less what he said.
We see Joey, and he comes over here, and he's like, all right, so, Frankie, listen up. I was doing my thing on the internet, being an online bully.
Yeah.
Then I got a message.
OG troll over here.
Got a message from Harley. And he's going to bust out of reform school. So we finally hear about Harley once again, which always gets me excited. That seems weird to say.
Get you going.
Yeah, you're really, really excited.
Yeah, you're just a big fan.
Yeah.
But
understood.
So Frankie and Joe are like, oh no, if he comes back, we can't serve two masters.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we see the Sean guidance counselor meeting at this point.
Yeah, Sean's like, all right, okay, this is the part where you tell me, school, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. It's important for a bright future. Mm-hmm. And she's like, is that what you want to hear? Or do you want to hear about how I backpacked Europe? Spent 6 months watching bullfights.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah. I'm probably the only woman you'll ever meet that knows more about bullfighting than anybody.
Well, how about this whole thing where Sean said this is his first time, and then it's her first time as well?
Yeah.
Well, what's going on there?
She's new. Probably recently graduated.
Would she, unless this already happened, I guess, sit in on a session or something like that?
Look, man, Turner just made a joke against somebody who's intellectually disabled. Anything can happen in this school. It's named after a beer, okay?
No. But I kind of like this part. She talks about what I believe her dad said this, the 3 M's, right? Do you remember what they were?
Money, mortgage, marriage.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Sean's dad has a saying like that. What was it?
The babes, the brewskis, and the bills.
Hey, close enough.
Is that right?
Babes, bucks, and brewskis. Yeah.
Oh, bills, bucks. It's synonymous.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hand in hand. Oh, watch out for the trailer. So we basically get down to it, and Sean, I think the takeaway is he's not planning on heading to college here.
And she was like, if I may interpret what your father had so eloquently conveyed to you, Sean, he meant, well, because he's like, yeah, another saying too, one man's septic tank is another man's oasis.
Yeah. Well, let's hear it for real.
Which is disgusting. And she's like,
how would Jed say it?
Well, Sean, one man's septic tank is another man's oasis.
There you go.
Where's my trailer? Whoa!
Except for his name's Chet, right? Not Jed.
Chet, Jet. Semantics.
And she goes on about what she did. And she didn't go straight to college either. She did take the year off, backpacking, yada yada. Maybe a mistake. Do you agree or disagree or
no, man,
yeah, somewhere
awesome.
in between?
I'd love to go to Spain for 6 months. Be cool shit.
Yeah, but
telling him that?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
You should tell him.
Yeah,
that.
you don't tell him that. No.
Oh, you don't tell him that.
No, definitely. That's a defil mistake there, Steven.
I agree.
Oh, hell yeah. Babes, bucks, and brewskis.
She starts telling him about the bullfighting. And she's like, I probably know more about it than any woman you ever met. And he's like, well, you haven't met my Aunt Debbie. Yeah. So Sean's got a, how do you say?
Colorful family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Page 2.
Yeah, everybody turn 2.
If you're reading along with us, we're on page 2. And we see Eli, and he's going to ask Feeney for some help.
Yep.
Well, what's he working on?
He's working on a presentation for his class. Mm-hmm. And he comes to Feeney to ask him to help out with it. Feeney cuts him off. He's like, hey, between teaching and administrative duties, I don't have the time, Eli. Mm-hmm. He's like, but I want you to narrate. Mm-hmm. Well, Feeney's little ears perk up. He's like, oh,
Yeah, he kind of uses the kids. He's like, oh, the kids were really looking forward to it, George. They think you'd be great at it.
A narration, yeah. And George loves to hear himself speak.
That, and he probably kind of likes people needing him or something like that. I don't know.
It's good for the ego.
Yeah. Which you see hints of that, and like he seems like a great guy, but then we see things like this, and it seems kind of.
He definitely has an ego.
You think so? Yeah.
I think you do have to have an ego to get to where he's at, though. You know what I mean? Like principal status. Like anytime you achieve something.
Where he's at, as in he teaches every fucking subject. He's the principal, and extra guy for everything. I want to make it further than that and do nothing. He should aim higher.
What do you mean? He becomes like a college professor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he's a student first, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He goes back as a student?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I'm just, yeah.
Well, he does. You think some older people go back to college?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Is it?
Yeah, especially when they do it a few times, Kyle.
Oh, yeah? How many times you went?
0.
Oh.
I knew I couldn't make it. I didn't have this fake idea in my head that I could make it through, Kyle.
So you mean to tell me I got to pay money to go in there and sleep on a desk?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can sleep in my house now. I'm out of school, Kyle.
That's right, baby. You got it.
Yeah.
So, yes, that gets Feeney to change his tune a little bit, and he decides, you know what? I'll do it for you. Eli gives him the script, and he starts going through it, and, well, he's hating it.
Yeah, he's like, you're not married to this, are you? Feeney speaking to Eli. Mm-hmm. Starts crossing everything out on that paper.
Yeah. And I think Eli right then is like, this was a mistake.
Yeah. Should never brought the egomaniac into this.
Then we see Frankie and Joey, and they're talking about Harley. And they're like, he gets out next week. That's when his big escape plan goes down. Mm-hmm. Nah, Harley isn't going to reveal his actual plan on the internet. He's not a fool.
No. He busts out a week early.
That's right.
And he's back.
Yep. Of course, Cory has heard this rumor, and he's backing out of class for whatever reason.
It's like, that's bullshit, man. Harley ain't coming back. There's no way.
You ever walk backwards out of a door?
No.
That's kind of weird. Right?
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But it is fun for this instance because he's kind of talking shit about Harley. I'll never see that greaseball, blah, blah, blah. Of course, he bumps right into him. We get the
hey, baboon.
Classic baboon line, yes. And then what's going down?
Well, he's getting ready to beat Cory up.
He's about to beat that ass, but Cory says, hey, it's good to see you. Here's my wallet, and I'll see you later.
Yeah. Take it easy, friend.
Well, I guess before that, I did like the whole Harley being like, so did you get my threatening letters in the mail?
Well, I sure did.
Of course, like, well, yeah, sorry I didn't have the time to write back.
Yeah, been a little busy.
And then we hear a sound, and what was that sound?
I don't know. Tell me. I forgot.
I believe it was a pager, right? Is that what they had back in 94?
Yeah, pagers.
Beeper or whatever. It starts going off, and, well, Harley discovers something here. Yep.
Turns out that they, Frankie and Joey, have become the toadies for Griff.
How's that going to go? What do you think?
Well, probably like a fart in church.
Harley's not a fan. Dare I say he's a little perturbed about it.
Is that what he says?
He says it later on in the episode.
Okay.
Decided to use it here.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So I think we're going to have a little...
showdown.
A tussle.
Yeah.
In the hallway area.
Big bad versus big bad.
Tomorrow.
Would you even call Griff a big bad, though? I mean, he's kind of just... Oh, he's kind of cool.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he a cool guy?
Cool guy.
Would you go out with him?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we see Cory, and he's sleeping in Chubby's at 5 a.m.
Yeah. What's he doing in They're open at 5 a.m.?
I mean, it looked really dark in there,
Yeah.
but then I saw somebody kind of in the back, like, cleaning, it looked like, or something. Why didn't they just meet outside of Cory's house or something?
I don't know. Like, I guess they just went to Chubby's and they were like, well, they're good kids, so I guess we'll let them in.
Yeah. But Cory, he's taking a little nap, waiting on Sean, and we find out a little something about Cory. And what is that?
He keeps having the reoccurring nightmare about clowns.
Mm-hmm. You scared of clowns?
Am I?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Don't bother me.
Okay.
What about you? You scared of clowns?
Not so
Obviously
much.
Not. You're a big ICP fan.
Yeah, woo woo.
Wicked clown. No.
Then Sean arrives and he's like, "Hey, thanks for meeting me here. Just want to let you know I'm heading out of here, and I am very prepared. Can I borrow some money?" So what do you think about this? You ever get this kind of idea in your head for something like this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You running away?
Yeah. I was going to go live in the woods
When
when I was younger.
During, like, what time?
Like 13, 14, 12,
Any particular reason why?
7, 6.
I thought about it a lot.
Well, my brother ate the fucking legs off my toys. I was pissed. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just want to go away. I don't know. I think. What about you? You actually did leave for a minute, though, didn't you?
Oh, well, what do you mean?
Like you went off to Texas?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was running away necessarily.
Oh.
Yeah. Just a little trip.
Just a little trip?
Mm-hmm.
Weren't running from any problems?
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you recall differently?
No, I didn't know you then. I just remember the story.
Okay.
You lived down there how long? 2 months?
Just a few months, yeah. Little stop, came back and went back again. Yeah.
What made you...
It wasn't Paris.
You wasn't Paris, Texas?
No.
What part of Texas was it?
What was it called? Grand Prairie, I believe.
Grand Prairie. Were you on the border?
I believe it was very close to Dallas, if I recall correctly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why'd you come back home? Get homesick?
I mean, I'd never planned to move there or anything.
Oh, you
it was just
down there, stay a
hey,
while?
girl, I'm going to hang out with you for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And her parents were cool with that?
Weirdly enough, yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah. Very strange.
Yeah.
Odd time in one's life. Mine in particular. So Cory is still in his sleepy clown phase here, and he's like, yeah, whatever, get out of here. And Sean's like, hey, no, I'm serious here. I'm really getting out of here. I gotta find myself. I can't be happy in school until I'm happy with myself. Very deep for Sean Hunter. Maybe the counselor did help a little bit, in spite of the him running away.
Yeah. Almost had him throw away his whole life for, going to Paris, Texas. But
but I did love the whole thing where he was like, dude, I'm excited, I'm ready, like, I've never been more prepared for anything in my life.
Got some money?
Can I get a few bucks? And so up next we see Eric, and he's hanging out in the Matthews kitchen. And what's he up to?
Man, he's on that typewriter, using that stationery, typing up a recommendation letter.
From who?
From George Milhouse Feeney.
Mm-hmm. And give us a rundown of what George might write about Eric to convince a school to let him in.
It's like, hey, Eric is really, really rad. Let him in. I, George Milhouse Feeney, do you think I would use my own stationery to recommend this guy if he wasn't great? Come on now. Let him in.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the effort, but geez, man. You gotta come up with something better than that, right?
Well, you do it then.
Not you. I'm talking about Eric.
Oh, sorry. I was like, motherfucker, you do it. No, Alan comes down and he's like, Eric, why aren't you using the computer? He's like, it seemed better to type up my paper on the Amish on a typewriter, technology and all that. And he's like,
you basically got the point, yeah. But
and Alan is
like, but he's actually covering up because he's saying that he's doing a paper about the Amish.
Yeah. And Alan's like, well, can I read it? Eric folds the paper down, and he's like, no, you know how private the Amish are.
Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know any Amish people.
Oh.
What about you?
I'm not sure.
I know they make great dried fruit.
Dried fruit?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Like dried orange, yeah.
How do you know this?
Your friend Greg one time had a bag of it.
Mm-hmm.
Gave me a piece. It was really good.
You have a friend named Greg?
You do.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's he like?
He's okay, man. Pretty cool guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Aren't they good with the wood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that shaker? Or Mennonite? I get them all confused.
I don't know. Are we racist?
No.
Okay.
It's not our fault they don't have a big billboard describing the intricacies of their culture.
Yeah, that's on them.
Yeah. But then Amy comes down. She's confused too. She's like, Eric, did you put a waffle in the computer again?
Mom, I was 15. Let it die.
Yeah, let it go, Mom. That was like so long ago.
It's like a year ago.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You ever put a waffle in your computer?
No, I put a waffle in my mouth, though. Because that shit is delicious.
You like waffles?
I do. There was look, did I ever tell you the chicken and waffle story, how I try to recreate that?
Please tell us.
Okay. So, we used to live with my grandparents, right? And my grandma would get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, because she would get ready, and she had to be work at 7.
Right.
But she'd get up at like 2:30 so she could piddle around for like 3 or 4 hours. Trust me, I don't get it. But anyways, I would make waffles. And eat waffles at 2 o'clock in the morning with her. So, like, I just got done watching Deuce Bigalow, European Gigolo.
What you do at 2 a.m.?
Yeah,
Sure.
It was a hot movie at the time.
Wait, how old are you at this time?
I had to be like 14 or 15.
And you would get up at 2 in the morning and make
I was already
waffles?
up, staying up all night,
Okay.
watching TV.
Wow, you were much younger and able to stay up that long, huh?
Yeah, I was a young buck then.
Interesting.
Not the ripe old age of 29. But yeah, I'd watch that, and that there's that one part where what's his name? Is it Eddie Griffin that's in that movie?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, he's hiding from the law in a chicken and waffles place.
Okay.
He's like, nobody would think to look for me in here, and it's just a bunch of black people, which is the joke because that was accepted at the time.
Sure.
It's not funny now.
Of course not.
Yeah, no. So I was like, that sounds really fucking good, chicken and waffles.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have any fried chicken. All I had was like those cheap ass banquet chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
So like I heated those up, cooked my waffles, put maple syrup all over all of it, and I ate it.
How was it?
The waffles were delicious.
Yeah.
The nuggets, not so much.
How were they together? Weird?
I was kind of like, why would they open up a restaurant for this? This is just okay. It's not great.
Well, have you had the real thing?
Like real fried chicken and waffles?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to die of a heart attack.
Yeah. You should check it out.
Is it good stuff?
I mean, it's a restaurant apparently, so
Okay.
it must be all right.
Yeah, I have no idea how we got to chicken and waffles.
Waffle, did you put one in the computer?
Oh, no, I put one in my mouth because it was delicious.
Oh, really? Tell us. Okay, let me ask you this, though.
Okay.
Since we're all already sidetracked.
Yeah.
Pancake.
Waffle every time.
Which one?
Waffle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whoever decides for pancake is just a fucking plebe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A little popper.
100%. 100%.
You want to put a...
You want that soggy shit?
Yeah.
Call it a pancake?
No, I want that crisp, golden, flaky... Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Flaky.
I'm kind of hungry too.
With the little pockets in there.
I could eat some waffles.
Hold some syrup in them. You can go to Waffle House after this.
All right, sounds good.
I'd rather go to Kroger, buy some Egos, do it myself.
Okay.
I got bacon. I got eggs.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get some fried chicken. Did you just hear my voice? I sound like Gopher from Winnie the Pooh. Maybe we'll get some fried chicken or something, What are we doing?
All right, how about this? You ever fuck up your computer? Maybe not with a waffle, but
Hello, my name is Jacob.
And I'm his co-host, 5-year-old Olivia.
Do you have kids?
And are your kids curious?
If you answered yes, you should check out Curious Kid Podcast, a weekly educational podcast for curious kids and grown-ups. Every week we learn about another topic.
We've already learned about spiderwebs, batteries, the moon, and so much more.
You can find us at CuriousKidPodcast.buzzsprout.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Care to elaborate?
Not on this show.
Okay.
What about you?
Not really, no.
No? You've always been pretty computer savvy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do remember that time when you told me you burnt a CD and it blew my mind because I've always
you always thought
known you as not
illiterate.
Yeah. So proud of you, buddy.
Burned a CD and Stephen was like, "What?" And it works.
There's songs on it.
Oh my god, I can't believe you did that. And then I would ask you for like computer advice and know-how, and you would get so frustrated and mad. Like, fucking figure it out yourself.
I apologize.
It's okay.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, it seemed like, you think everyone should be on your level or something. Yeah.
Well, they're not.
But
where are we at?
We are here.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let's move
on.
it.
But no, Eric is hiding his note. Alan grabs it, reads it out loud, says blah, blah, blah. Eric's a really rad dude.
Yeah. He's really, 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 really smart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amy's like, oh, that's really sweet of, Feeney to write that letter for you. And then Alan rips it up.
Yeah. Once he starts reading it, and we start to realize that doesn't sound like the words of Mr. Feeney.
Yeah.
But Eric did catch him in a really, really, really good mood, so who knows? During all this,
Cory comes down.
He came in, because of course he was at Chubby's at 5 a.m.
Oh, that's right.
And he's like, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, well, you brought it up, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how they talk. That's how Amy talks. You brought him up, dude.
You brought it up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And so he's like, God damn it, why did you guys raise me so well? Now I got to do the right thing. So he tries to call Mr. Turner. And what do you think about this joke / reference of where Turner doesn't answer and his answering machine is what?
Cat Stevens for 3 minutes.
Yeah. What any thoughts? And do you like Cat Stevens?
I don't know if I've ever heard him.
Yeah. What do he play? Do you know?
Is it reggae?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know. Tara's a fan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So it must be reggae.
I know it deals with pot, because if Tara enjoyed it in her early 20s, it's got to involve pot. Sorry, honey. Burying you here.
You may cut that out?
No.
Okay.
I've never wanted you to leave a clip in more than that one.
So Kyle's moving in with me, so we should be able to record more frequently.
Yeah. You got spare room over there at Chateau Doss?
Oh my god, my last name, really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What? I gave mine away the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was drunk and stupid.
I gotta edit this shit out.
Sorry. Well, they don't know how to spell it.
It's hard. It's a hard one.
Yeah. Dauus.
You got it.
Yeah.
First try. God damn it.
You guys will find him first click. Don't worry.
Then we see Feeney, and he's like all about this narration job that Eli gave him. I'm very excited to hear it. He would love a copy of it. Eli might have some bad news for him.
Feeney's like, I'm going to win an award for this. Eli's like, you've been cut, brother.
Yeah. Well, why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Probably boring, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
You ever been to one of his history classes?
I don't remember it. I was asleep.
Yeah, could cure insomnia.
Yeah. But to make it better and to rub it in a little more, they chose Eli instead. And so then we see Cory, and he's running off to school and running straight to Mr. Turner to let him know that Sean is on his way to
Europe.
Yeah, maybe. Paris, who knows?
Yeah.
Which one? And so Turner runs to the guidance counselor to figure out what the fuck happened here.
What did you do?
What went wrong?
Yeah.
And what does she let him know?
She's like, well, I just talked to him about bullfighting in Europe and finding myself and finding yourself. And everyone has to go to school right out of school.
And he said, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah. You said that to him? Is this your first time doing this?
Actually, yes.
She's like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. I'll be back.
But no, she gives him a nice little burn here, if you recall.
What she said? Well, you've been with him for months. And
Yeah, she's like, I talked to him one time. He's been living with you for 4 months. Why do you think he ran away?
Yeah.
Was it because of Mr. Turner?
I think it was, maybe it's like, hey, you know him better than me.
Oh, you don't think it was a burn?
No.
Oh, I took it.
I don't think she's
the
capable
wrong
of a
way.
burn. She's kind of ditzy.
Really?
Yeah. Or just new. Maybe I have the wrong impression.
So then we see Frankie and Joey, and they're waiting in the hallway, and it's very Western here.
Yeah.
The scene.
Like you got the spaghetti western music, lockers flapping in the wind. Mm-hmm. All we needed was a tumbleweed to go by.
Well, we did have
Did
one.
we have a tumbleweed go by?
Yeah, it was actually like a newspaper or something, but yeah, it flew by.
Yeah. Did we talk about Kiner and Griff actually talking before this?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Because we were talking
Well,
about...
they haven't met yet.
Oh, okay.
Harley
So
just set up the fight, basically.
Okay, so they have the conversation here. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. So what happens?
So we have that little... And what'd you think about that scene? Because I thought it was pretty cool.
Where Griff comes down and he's like, I guess they...
No. Just the whole Western thing.
Silly.
It's silly, but I liked it.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I got a laugh out of it.
So... Yeah, here comes Harley. He's talking about how punctual he is. And here comes Griff, finally. Harley asks where the rest of him is, because he's a small little woman of a man. Yep. And he's going to beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah. And Griff's like, so I guess they kicked you out because of bad grammar?
Do you think Harley has bad grammar?
I'm perplexed by this. And then he actually disses Harley's clothes, which I thought was awesome.
Why?
He was like, nice throwback. Because I said it in season 2. I was like, he's like 1950s over here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did call him Brando as well.
Marlon Brando. Yeah.
So, we think we're about to see some punches thrown.
Yep.
But?
Well, Griff is like, yeah, I want you to go ahead and hit me so I can tell Feeney so you can go back to reform school.
Mm-hmm. We got a smart guy on our hands here.
He's like, you like to think, don't you? That's what Harley's saying to Griff. Mm-hmm. He's like, well, I like to think too. Mm-hmm. So, hey, Frankie, do him.
Fight him, you mean?
Yeah. Well, he said do him, right?
Yeah.
Whack him. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah. Make him go swimming with the fishes, perhaps.
Yeah. Trip to Belize.
Yeah. And what happens here? This was, did this blow your mind or what?
Frankie was like, I quit, Griff. And I quit, Harley. I'm done being a lackey. Mm-hmm. And he's like, Joey, say it too.
Yeah.
And Joey, being the rat that he is, kind of weasels around a little bit. But then he says it too, looks up at the sky.
Can you do it, Joey?
I can't. Can you?
I would try, but I'm scared.
Okay, well then we won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're ready, we'll talk about it.
When I'm ready. Oh boy. I do love Joey though.
Yeah.
So yeah. Lackey is no longer.
Yep. They are their own.
Did you think you would see the day?
Yeah. Eventually.
Really?
So yeah, eventually, man, you got to go out on your own. Mm-hmm. So
that's kind of a theme for this episode, eh?
What, finding yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on your own, find yourself, blah blah blah. Yeah. Well, that's too bad. And Harley is proud of them, and they got a little bit of spine to themselves, but Harley's gonna have to beat it out of them. He's gonna beat both of them up. You think he can take them?
I think they would let him.
Yeah.
Because they've been so subservient to him. Oh my gosh, about stroked out on that.
A couple of subs, huh?
Yeah. Whoa.
I tell it like it is, brother.
They're so used to him being the boss that they probably just let him beat him up.
And then once again, we see Cory backing out of a doorway. And he's like, that fucking greaseball. Little does he know it was a fake wallet. Lo and behold, bumps into him once again.
Mm-hmm.
Cory can't catch a break here.
No. Clowns, Kiner. All comes around.
Mm-hmm. And then so we see Sean, and he's hanging out at the bus station here.
Yep. Turner, are you sitting with the guy with a basket?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want a mango? Talking to Sean. He's like, thanks.
So I guess you're right. Feeney does give him away, huh?
Yeah.
Did you recognize this guy at all?
He looked familiar. Who was he?
I am fairly certain. Have you seen Old School?
Is that Blue?
Blue, yeah. You're
Okay.
my boy, Blue.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him, right?
Yeah, all right.
Because that's what I wrote. I said, Sean gets a mango from Blue. You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah, never seen it.
Never seen it.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not fucking kidding you.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Is it good?
I loved it.
Okay.
I don't know how many times I watched that thing when it came out.
I'll check it out.
Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Luke Wilson?
Yeah.
The other guy?
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah. Never seen it.
Great. Plus Blue's in it.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I told you. It's Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I've never seen it.
That's crazy. I don't know how you would know that without seeing it.
I'm psychic.
So we see Turner. He's tracked him down because
Turner's like, or Sean, perplexed here. He's like, how'd you find me?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, someone told me you were going to Europe. So I was like, Sean, going to Europe. Bus.
Mm-hmm. Well, can you not get there on a bus?
No.
What if it was the magic school bus?
If it had wings and jets and was called a plane, sure.
I don't know if you heard me correctly. I said the magic school bus.
Never saw it. Don't know what you're talking about.
No, okay. I'm not cultured. Jesus.
I just remember that one girl in the magic school bus that was always like, at my old school, we did this. Did your old school have a fucking magic school bus, bitch? No. Shut up. Just take in the digestive system with the rest of the class, please. And don't pet my iguana. Or was a chameleon, wasn't it? I've never seen it. I don't know.
And so we get a little gander at Sean's bus ticket where he says he's going to Paris, TX, and Sean says, oh, I thought that meant tax.
Oh my gosh.
Forrest Gump, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Forrest Gump might be a little smarter.
Yeah, perhaps. Sean's like, I'm trying to do something with my life, blah, 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 whatever teenage angst boy says here.
Yeah.
You got anything?
Like, oh, it's okay. You don't want me. Nobody wants me. Gotta find myself, who I am. I've always been on my own. Lone wolf, blah, blah, blah. Even though I've always had the Matthews or you or Feeney or pretty much anybody always around me, Mr. Turner.
That's a pretty good Sean right there.
Thanks, Steve.
I saw a little eye roll or something from you on this one.
I hate teenagers.
Where Turner's like, but you're a kid, you got no money, you can't do anything. And Sean says, yeah, but Europe's a big town, I'm sure there's plenty to do.
Oh my gosh.
Really hammering home the dumbness of Sean here.
Like, if I was Turner, I would have already given up on this kid.
I would have been like, just go.
Yeah, you're fine. Cory will be better off without you.
So we finally get something of a heart-to-heart here with Sean being like, yeah, but you're too busy and I don't want to bug you.
Yeah, you're not my dad, so.
Yeah. And John is like, hey, man, you can talk to me. We're buds.
Yeah. And if going to Europe's really important to you, we'll go next summer.
Yeah.
But you got to get your grades up.
But you got to get your shit together, son.
Yeah.
And Blue said, hey, you should listen to your dad. And Sean said, I think I will.
Yeah.
And that was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Brought a tear to my eye.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a big summer vacation next year. That should be great. Well, we don't see any of that.
No, it'd be awesome if we did, though.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I could see Turner riding a bull.
And I believe that is technically the end up until we finally see Cory, and he's laying on the couch talking to the guidance counselor. He thinks this is a therapy session over here or something. What kind of problems does he have here?
Is it about the clowns?
He's got clowns. He's keeping up with Sean. Like, just life is just awful.
Yeah, life's a wreck for him.
And then Turner and Sean arrive. He's like, hey, look who I found. Cory says, I need to have a word with my friend outside here. He says, listen, bucko, I'm not apologizing for turning you in. And Sean's like, well, I'm not even asking you to. And I probably missed a lot of schoolwork, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Cory's like,
I got to go make up that biology test. Cory's like, don't worry about it, bro. I took it for you.
Yeah. Good friend.
Yeah.
Good friend.
Stand-up guy.
And that is the end. I don't recall any of your notes. Did we
hit them all.
Hit them?
We're great.
What were they?
They were season-long story, Sean Turner, Eric College, The Bathroom, Harley Kiner. Also, have you noticed Cory's kind of taking a back seat the last couple episodes?
Run me through them.
Like, it just seems very Sean-centric.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What was the last one? I mean, the first one was all about Cory hooking up with Topanga.
Yeah. Well, wasn't the second and third one about Sean bringing
I mean, the third one was about Cory saying I love you to Topanga, right?
Oh, well, maybe they're going back and forth then, because 2 was about Sean.
What was number 2?
Bringing the girl back to Turner's. Turner lying to him, saying he's going out of town.
Yeah.
Flying to Pennsylvania.
The double lie,
yeah.
Yes.
Or Pittsburgh, not Pennsylvania. Jesus, they live in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
All right, cool. Back and forth.
Yeah.
I think that would be all right.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
It seems like they're trying to flush out the other characters. Or flesh out, not flush out.
Yeah,
That's what they did to Minkus after season 1.
Yeah.
Flushed him.
We got anything else to talk about today?
That's it for me.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. It was pretty not great. Sorry. Should I not say that?
What, you were not great, or the episode?
Our episode.
Oh,
was it okay?
Our episode was magic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you can let me know how magical it was over on Twitter at BoarMeetsWorld. If you think it was good enough to be like, hey, maybe I want a fucking shirt of these idiots. That's whatforapparel.com
Yeah,
/Boar brand.
A lot of shirts.
Yeah, so many. It'd be hard to choose one. What else we got? You want to talk about Off the Tracks?
Yeah, man.
Put that over for a minute?
Yeah, we got a new show coming. It's Off Tracks. It's going to premiere August
21st.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're covering Alice in Chains' first album, Facelift.
Man, what's the show about, really?
It's a discussion about albums and artists, and I can't really sum it up any better than that. Wow.
Very good.
Yeah, well.
So, check that out if you like music and talkings about albums and whatnot. We review them song by song. We give you a song pick of the week over there. And if you want to follow that show, it's at Off the Tracks Pod. And I think that's about it for this week.
Yeah, come over there and drop us a recommendation or something. Maybe we'll pick it to review an album you like.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And I guess that's it, right?
What about Half Hour Haunt? You want to plug that?
I mean, if you really want to.
Yeah, it's your show. Go for it.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
All right, I'll do it. It's called Half Hour Haunts, and that's going to drop, I believe, somewhere around October
for Halloween.
1st
for
or
Halloween.
something like. Yeah. For when?
Halloween.
And on that show, it'll be pretty similar to this show. So if you like this show, I think you'll like that show. It's kind of the same format, except for we'll be covering sitcoms with their Halloween episodes. Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, stay tuned because the first 2 episodes of Half Hour Haunts is the premiere Goosebumps Haunted Mask Parts 1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah.
And also stick around for some good stories about Halloween costumes with this you can hear about what Steven and I dressed up as during Halloween.
Yeah, fun stuff. And that show you can follow at Half Hour Haunts. And I think that's enough shilling for today, huh?
Yeah, killed it.
Yeah. See you next week.
Bye. Hope you learned something this week.
There we go.
Yeah.